Big news from Washington and Silicon Valley. Intel just announced a major deal with the Trump administration. On paper, it looks like the government is buying a 10% stake in Intel, valued at $8.9 billion. But here's the twist, it's not new money. Intel confirmed that the so-called investment is actually coming from grants already awarded under the Biden administration. $5.7 billion from the CHIPS Act, and another $3.2 billion from the Secure Enclave program. In other words, the funds were already promised, just not yet paid. Now those unpaid grants are being converted into stock ownership. Trump celebrated the move on Truth Social, writing, "The United States paid nothing for these shares. A great deal for America and a great deal for Intel." It's a bold political move, especially considering Trump has spent years criticizing the CHIPS Act, even calling it a horrible thing and urging Congress to scrap it. Here's where it gets complicated. Legal experts told the New York Times that the CHIPS Act may not actually allow grant funds to be converted into equity, meaning this deal could face serious legal scrutiny. That uncertainty might keep lawyers and investors busy for months. For Intel, this comes at a critical moment. The company's been struggling to regain its manufacturing edge against rivals like TSMC and Samsung. CEO Lip-Bu Tan, who was recently under fire from Trump himself, is now back in the president's good graces after negotiating this deal. Tan said Intel is grateful for the administration's confidence and is committed to advancing U.S. technology leadership. It's worth noting that the government's new 10% stake will be purely passive, no board seats, no voting rights, and no influence over Intel's decisions. So the headline sounds huge. U.S. government buys 10% of Intel. But underneath, it's really just a reshuffling of existing grants, not a new injection of cash. Before we keep going, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you think this deal strengthens US tech, or is it just political theater? And if you want a deeper dive into how government funding shapes the chip war, check out the related video in the corner. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.